Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Why you gotta be like that? I just want to touch the toupee. I just want to touch the toupee, MJ. I just want to touch it. You're silly. Annie. Moo. What do you say, cows? All right, let's let the chickens out. Honey. Glory. Man, I'm not kidding. It is sprinkling right now. And it's actually it's cool out here. It's definitely more of a fall day than I gave it credit for initially. Jumbo, you want to meet some chickens? Allie. There we go. So bring them out, bring them out. If you know that song, we can be friends. What do you say? You guys, you don't know, this isn't where we get food. This isn't where we get food. We got lots of food. We got 2 bales of hay. Giant bales. Yep. Don't need no food in here. Everybody's looking healthy. She is so pretty. Look at her stare at the chickens. All right, you kids be good. So I got a little bit of advice from you guys yesterday, but I'm still trying to understand because I got mixed answers. Winter wheat, does it grow back? Like, let's say I have one single seed of winter wheat and I put it in the ground and it grows and it's 6 inches tall, and June bug comes along and bites the head off of it. Is it gone or does it regrow? Because some of you guys are like, no, it's gone, one and done. Well, is it one and done on that bite, or is it one and done when the temperature warms up? I'm getting mixed answers. Mixed answers. Y'all gotta make up your minds so I know what to do. Plus, you said the warm weather can actually kill it, so you don't want to plant it too early. Well, we got 90-degree weather coming next week, so is that still too warm? Look how pretty. Willow. And y'all hear something? Oh, it's a pig. They love when I trick them. Hey, where's the 4th wheel? Huh? Pig, pig, pig. Pig, pig, pig. Seriously, where is she? Hey, we're missing a pig. Woo! That's not normal. Hang on now. Oh, I hear it. Here she comes. Look out. Look at the wheels. Goodness. Watch out, Dolly. So I didn't quite land it all in the bucket. Oh boy. That might be a problem. But they don't need it as much as, I don't want to say they need it, but they don't need as much as they need. So they'll stand here and eat this. They'll argue about it. And hopefully they'll get enough, which they will. Dolly has a little mark on her nose and she's scraping it on this food trough. So this is the 4th day without getting fed in the food trough, hoping that that clears up, because if she's just bumping it because she's basically licking the bowl, like we're putting food in there and she loves it so much that she's not afraid to scar her little nose trying to eat it. Anyway, feeding them in the bowl, seeing if the nose gets better. If it does, we know it was the trough. If it doesn't, reassess. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Just look at it. Just look at it. Wish I could see the inner part of it here. Oh, there's a yellow ladybug. What do they do? Are they good or bad? So pretty. So pretty. Wait, hang on. Can I get down this far? No, the grass in my face. Why? Why? There's just something about it. It's a different smell than I've ever smelled. That is just... I gotta do it again. It's just wild. Oh my goodness. I gotta bottle that. Are you good or bad? I don't know. I don't know, but you're on my magnolia tree, so you're bad. Chad, that's a yellow blue-footed spotted ladybug from Tanzania, Stan. It's endangered. Come after my magnolia, it's endangered here. Teddy bear magnolia. Southern charm. It's got a little crook to it though. Just found this little nursery. I know this is random. Looking for a blue spruce. Willow oak. That's pretty. Kind of like this loblolly here. Speaking of trees, look at this guy. How's that even possible? So does that mean that this isn't dead? Because boy, it sure looks it. So this is a crepe myrtle from our friends at Stark Bros. One of these is, which one's that? Chocolate mimosa, which I think is dead. And this must be the ginkgo biloba, which I think is dead, but we'll see. I did message Stark Bros. I think we're gonna get some new trees. You know, the person that you deal with as a creator, which again, I don't particularly like the word creator because I'm not creating anything. I'm just filming life. But like this particular tree right here from Stark Bros, I sincerely appreciate it. We've got like 6 more trees coming from them. But the person I deal with doesn't hand pick these trees. We just place an order. They place the order for us. And then we get our trees. But for example, that nursery that I was at today, if I were to walk up and see a tree that looked like this, that plain as day used to have quite an offshoot, and now this is what they have, I wouldn't pick this. Because one of these days, this mimosa is going to be 20 feet tall, and I'm going to have this silly looking trunk. Like, why would you pick that if there's one next to it that doesn't look like that? What are you doing out here?
Exploring.
The sun's out here.
I know. It's
Why are you squinting? You have tinted glasses.
They're not tinted yet.
Oh, they're hyperactive. They better be.
Close enough to tinted yet.
Squirt them with the hose one time when they're in the garden, and now they don't trust you. Whatever. We're bouncing all over the place on purpose. Let's go. I need to clean the trough out back, so let's go back to where the big cow's water is. Clean that trough and we'll talk a little bit. Short version of the story is we went to a little nursery near us. I mean, I say it's near us, almost 30, 40 minutes away, but we went to this little nursery because I saw that they had some trees when I passed it the other day, unrelated to other business. Them suckers were expensive, man. So that was like Ray sent me back to get the tree when I told her what they had because it sounded really cute. But they had what's called a teddy bear magnolia, which is kind of it's not a miniature. Think of it like Lily and Lucy. It's a small standard. It's like 20 feet tall instead of that magnolia right there getting 60 feet tall. And it'd be really pretty over here. It'd be an evergreen. It would block the west, the western sun, the western wind, and you could limit up to where you could still see under it. So that's a big thing is we didn't want to put a blue spruce right there because well, we do, but we want to scoot it back because we want to be able to see under it, if that makes sense. I want to be able to mow under it. I don't want it hugging the ground. But anyway, a teddy bear magnolia at this store, it was a 5-gallon pot size, which isn't huge. It was about 6 feet high, and they wanted like 175 bucks for it. And then we got on Lowe's website, same exact plant, because you know they bought from like Proven Winner, Monrovia, what's the other one? There's several brands that the big box stores carry. Well, Lowe's, it's only $100 for a plant that's bigger, and this store was $175. And it was cute. I got to see it. So that's the thing, is I get to see it. I get to see the trunk. I get to see how it looks. That's why I brought up our plants from Stark Bros, because obviously you're going to choose the prettiest one and the straightest one. But man, dude, $75 more. So I think what we're going to do, because Ray really liked the idea of that teddy bear magnolia, I think what we're going to do is get that teddy bear magnolia. We're going to order 2 of them from Lowe's. And when they come in, we're just going to pick the prettiest one and we'll take that one. That's what we're going to do. So a lot of tree talk, a lot of jumping around, but man, I couldn't believe the price of that little nursery. That was crazy. Which is weird. We went to another one, was it Sunday? No, Saturday. Ray and I went to another one and it was also really high. It's unfortunate because like, I want to support the mom and pop business thing, but man, when you're twice the price, goodness. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let the water out of this thing again. So check this out. Water's the same age. And yes, this is gross, but ugh. Black tank. I filled these up at the exact same day. That's just nasty. Let's get this cleaned out and give it a fresh start. Woo! It came out hot. Do I empty that one? Do I clean it? Let me see. I thought about moving this one over there because they're spending a lot of time over there. Look, they have 2 brand new bales of hay. The good hay. I'm not even buying old hay yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm buying good hay. And they're up here because they want cake. You guys are ridiculous. Y'all are ridiculous. And June, don't act like you're not the ringleader. Gracie? Sky! Golly, guys. That calf is huge. Tipsy. Goodness. You got a little linebacker on your hands there. No offense. So pretty. I like how she's kind of, I started to say fluffy, but she's furry. You know what I mean? She doesn't have that slick coat. Speaking of cute, my gosh. Blue. Hey, P.S. I'll show you guys this spray. A couple weeks ago, I was sitting out hay. Woo, down kitty. I was sitting out hay and Blue just happened to be standing there, and I may or may not have had some hay on my hay forks, and I thought it'd be kind of cute to dump the hay right on top of Blue's head. Well, you have to be really careful doing that because that's how they get eye irritants and things like that, because stuff gets in their eye. They, of course, can't scratch it unless they scratch on a tree, and then when they actually scratch it, you get a little cut, then they get a little infection. You got to be really careful doing it. But how many times have we watched June do that and we've had no issue? So it's not super common. It just, I think it messed with his eyes a little bit. Remember, he's got blue eyes too, real fair colored eyes. He had a little drainage a couple days ago, and I put some stuff on his eyeballs that Cole Sunny uses. Everybody knows Cole Sunny. And it's not like it was pink eye, but it just cleared him right up. See how he's got drainage, but it's not like it's dried. It's like running down his face. It's not caked in his eyes. There's no flies. That's just, that right there is just regular drainage from a cow. I sprayed some on him. I didn't mention it. I'm sorry, but we handled it. I took care of it. I've seen that look before. Who's she mad at? Who you eyeballing? Ain't nobody over there. Get him. I'm not gonna lie, man. What if she was just getting ready to just lay MJ out? Just because he tied his shoes wrong or something. Just bam. All right, if you've never seen us do this, this is how we clean our troughs right here. Oh man, I cannot see nothing, dude. Hang on. We're not hooked up to water yet. Calm down. So this is how we clean. This is a battery box. What's this one? Blue Eddy. I'm gonna be real honest. They sent that to us like 4 years ago. I'm sure I showed it off. I doubt it. I know I didn't do a full review because I just don't. Yeah, then this is just a electric power washer. Yep, this thing's pretty slick. This isn't the beastly one. Like I think they've got one that's like twice as powerful, but it serves its purpose. So gosh, look how nasty that is, man. Anyway, I mentioned, I'm not sure if I finished my thought though, but I mentioned moving this trough over to there because that one has a leak in it. And yeah, which is crazy. That's the first trough I ever bought 5.5 years ago. It only lasted 5.5 years. Got a little pinhole right in the side of it there, but let me get this hooked up and I'll clean that out. Turn that on. Let that all fill. Yeah, I can hear it. And then we'll sit this right in here. Turn this on. Get that priming. Just the neediest little stinkers, man. Oh, and we're actually also going to go see our friend Shy and Tyler at Cedar Lane. And we are gonna get Finn started on his steer, like, food, you know what I mean? For about 60 days, he eats Rancher's Delight, which is a finisher. And we had a lot of success with Rancher's Delight from Shy and Tyler for Frank. So we want to put Finn on that too. I'm going to get like a hide person laid out, horns. I would actually like to do a live mount. Ray's not too sure. We also heard that a live mount, like a full face mount, where like we would literally have Finn hanging on our wall forever. Is it true that could be $5 grand? Is that legit? I mean, I understand the art side of it. I get it. I'm just $5 grand for a full head mount. Is that true? So, but let us know. We've never had a hide. We've never done horns. We've never done any of that. So like, does the processor, like they need to know because when they dispatch the animal, they do it differently. And then do you just get the hide in a bag and you take it somewhere? Does it go on dry ice and you ship it somewhere? We have no experience. So talk to me like I'm a rookie. I'm gonna put my email right here if you've done it before, because we've heard horror stories where people thought they were sending their hide off and they did, and somebody will claim, oh, we lost the hide, we never found it, it wasn't what we thought, or they'll say, hey, we messed it up, apologies, here's your refund. But truth be told, they actually keep the hide. So we want to make sure that doesn't happen either. So what do we do? Who do we call? What do you know? Come on, you can do it. Takes a little bit to build the pressure up. We're waiting on the well pump to kick in. Not the pump, pressure tank. When the pressure tank kicks in, then we have full pressure. You got it. It's not filled back up yet. You can come in if you want, but I gotta fill them up. No, I'm not coming this way. Miss Gloria remembers eating out here. She knows. Nobody ever accused cows of being patient. Hey, listen, you two are the worst ones to try and drink out of there at the same time. That's silly. That's legit silly, Phineas. Wait on the ladies. Just give it a second. They have fresh water over by the chickens. It's just not this fresh water that I just got them. Yeah, everybody knows that old joke, right? Knock, knock. Who's there? Impatient cow. Impatient cow who? Moo. Moo. What's up, buddy? I see ya. I see ya. I know. I know. Remember, he can't have fly treatment due to the medicine being in his system when it comes time to process. So you'll see some on him, but as long as they're not in their nose or their eyes, they're not that dangerous for him, like at all. Like, it's okay to have them on their back. Certain types, these types that we have are okay. Because we currently, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We only have, Phineas, oh my goodness. We only have 10 full-size cows. On 28 and 5, so what's that, 33 acres, 10 cows. 10 full-size cows. 10 cows that are not still nursing, right? Anyway, I'm gonna set a timer, get this going. Yeah, I know this is about 3 gallons a minute, so I'm gonna set my timer and I'll come back and switch it over to that one. And we'll be in bee's knees. Whew. Goodness. Somebody in there ripping. So it's been 45 minutes. Let's go see how much water's in this trough. If you noticed, I went ahead and cleaned the metal one as well. So both troughs are brand new, fresh start, all that good stuff. I'll tell you the other thing too is I've been researching what makes these poly tanks worse, and a lot of times like why they build up algae quicker. And I've also read that pollen, which we have a lot of, it's not like it's food for the algae, but the algae does feed on the pollen, if that makes sense. But for whatever reason, Junebug. Oh, dude, June, you almost right in the pool, woman. Golly. I bet that's good, huh? Look how clean that is. So we had new filters on it. That's not, that's a burn mark from our heater in the winter. New filters, fresh, clean water. I'd drink out of this. That's good stuff. June, you tried to go swimming in it. Show everybody your neck. You tried to go swimming in it, didn't you? So yep, I did. Yep, I did. Yeah, that's what Finn thinks of you, MJ. Uh-huh. That's good duty right there, by the way. That's good duty. Made a pile. That's gonna be a good patty. That's gonna be a good steer. He is a good steer. He's been a great one. You could learn from him. I'm just saying. Yeah, you could. But here we are. You're such a turd, man. You're such a turd. Wait a minute. Here's an ultimate picture. Hang on. Can I get over here without them getting spooked? Hang on. Look at that. That's awesome. Love it. Lucy! What do we say, pretty lady? What do we say? Lily. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Pair right here. Look at this old boy. Look at this old boy. Taters. What would happen? What would happen if I tried to ride it for 8 seconds? I'm just curious. What would happen? I ain't even gonna address that one. You're huge, young lady. You are huge. Yep. It's gonna be interesting getting a tag in your ear. So with the calves, I usually don't run them through the chute. I just kind of squeeze them up against the panel and put a tag in their ear. But I think I might have to actually set the chute up for Sky. It's a big girl. At only, when was she born? June. This is what we're after right here. See that? So that's from the hay we fed probably 3 or 4 months ago. All that was dirt and rocks. It looked like this. And I fed hay right there. And now it's growing grass. That's what we want to do. over there. That's the ideal goal. So it'll happen. Just takes time. Just takes time.